Obviously, the concept can be quite heavy, and what was important for me to get out of this song is to create hopefulness, because I do live my life like that, and that is a message that I'm constantly conscious of, really. So it was important for me to try and create that message, and hopefully, you know, people who are going through a similar thing can find a little bit of strength in the words, you know. Obviously, it's a universal feeling, grief, and I think, you know, everyone can relate to it in their own personal ways. But I've already received some really lovely tweets, and I think as an artist, you know, it goes a level deeper, and you feel proud when someone said that you've, you know, had a positive effect on them emotionally just through the words, you know, and that's what I'm aiming for. So yeah, that makes me feel really good. Well, I wouldn't know. I've never done therapy actually, but it certainly feels therapeutic to a certain degree. Yeah, I feel like this was my moment to kind of get that stuff off my chest and write it down, and, you know, create the song. The performance side of it is probably more therapeutic, to be honest. I feel empowered when I perform it.
I wondered whether you'd kind of go the almost documentary route and like use family footage. Did you think about that?
I think what I don't want it to I don't want to be too literal with it, because the lyrics are quite evidently very, you know, literal. So for me, it was more about just letting that do the talking instead of over-egging it too much, you know what I mean? And also, you want people to be able to relate to it in their own way. So, you know, I wanted to make it feel universal. I mean, I've just write most, kind of just writing about different things that have happened to me over the last 3 years. So obviously there's the traditional love songs, and um, it's hard to explain really. I mean, the majority of what I've written is probably sounds like a love song. And there's a few other concepts that we've kind of got into, like, you know, there's times on the album where I speak about the fans in a, you know, not in a literal way, but I'm sure they'll feel that. And the same with my relationship with the boys, and, you know, growing up in the industry and all that kind of thing. I do think, you know, because so much happened to us in such a short space of time, you know, I've got things to reference in terms of writing. So hopefully I've got that across in the record.